Hey guys, Saki here from Saki Tech, and in today's video, I'm going to give you a full demonstration of the new exciting second screen that LG V10 introduced as one of their new features. This is basically a strip of a second screen that sits atop your regular 5.7-inch screen and offers a plethora of features such as feeding you notifications and even allowing you to access things like the flashlight or your favorite applications without turning your phone on. The good news is it is fully customizable, so you can tweak it and make it yours. So let's dive in and see all the possibilities. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand is let's go to the settings and let's scroll down to where it says second screen. If you tap on it, you have two main options. You have a second screen that you can customize when the main screen is on, just like this, and you can also customize it for when the main screen is off, which is going to be this screen right here. Okay, so you have a different second screen for an off phone, and you have a different second screen for one when the display is actually on. First off, let's talk about what you can do when it is off. Let's go right in. Well, first of all, you have to enable it. You can shut these things off if you don't want them. Okay, if I tap this, the second screen is in fact gone. As you can see, the little text on the top here disappeared, but I want to enable it. Click OK. I want to enable the one over here as well. Let's go inside and see what we can do. So there's two options when the screen is actually off. You can either display date and time or a signature. Okay, so if we tap on signature and if I tap on settings, from here I can pick a font that I please. You have all these different options, and I can also type in something that I like. So let's just include Saki Tech over here and click Save. Click Yes. It's even going to show you a little preview on the top. But if I turn off the screen now, let's tap to turn off. On the top, you're going to see my nice little signature. At the same time, if you have a notification such as mail, text messages, missed calls, they're going to show up right here for a quick glance. So you know what's going on without turning anything on. You can just glance up here and it's going to give you a nice preview of your notifications that are waiting to be looked at. In addition to the notifications, you can see up here, you can scroll over, and that's going to give you four options. You can launch the camera, you can turn on the flashlight if you so desire, you can toggle the Wi-Fi or the actual volume on and off right from here. Okay, and if I tap on the camera, let's swipe over, tap on the camera, it actually launches the camera for immediate use, which is fantastic. Okay. Now when you're in the camera, you can also use the second screen to switch between different available camera modes, such as the simple mode, the auto mode, the manual camera controls, and all that. So the second screen will occasionally offer this kind of functionality on top of being a notifications panel, a quick toggle access panel, and such. Now let's go back into the settings over here, go back into the second screen, and go back into when main screen is off. The other thing you can do is you can pick date and time. If you tap this guy, and if you turn the screen off, double tap anywhere, now this time, instead of giving me a signature, it's going to give me the date, the time, and a little weather conditions on the side over here, which is also quite fantastic. Okay, so this is customizable to the max. Now let's talk about what you can do when the screen is actually on. So let's go back into the settings, go into the second screen, and this time we have many more options. You can tap this guy right over here and you can see that you can actually enable all these guys one by one. So just to give you an example, the first thing I have set up here is the signature, and you can see it right over here. It says Saki Tech. If I tap the settings, again, I can customize that signature. I can even change the icon. Let's go to Roboto and click Save. Click Yes, and as you can see, the icon on the top changed. And additionally, I can swipe over and I have access to my recent applications only because I have them enabled. Okay, if I swipe over again, there's nothing there. However, let's do some more customization. We can add app shortcuts, we can add the music player, we can add quick contacts, and we can even add some calendars. Let's just keep it at 5. And over here, you have a settings icon, which I can tap. And from here, I can actually customize which apps I want on the top. So in my case, I have this capture enabled, the clock, the calculator, the LG Health, and settings. Let's say I don't want the LG Health. Tap on the settings and simply pick what else you want. Tap on the settings right over here, Capture Plus. I don't want that. Chrome. Alrighty. Click Save. Now when I go back to the home page, that's my first window. Swipe over, that's my recent applications. Swipe over, those are my app shortcuts. Here's the Chrome and here's the camera that I just added. Okay, and let me show you one more thing. Go back to second screen, go back in here. Alrighty, you can add a music player, which is going to show right next to the app shortcuts, and you do have to be playing something to actually use it. You're gonna have a play button, next, pause, and all that good stuff. And let me show you what that looks like. So basically you're gonna have those buttons right on the top, and if you press pause, it's gonna pause the song, and if you press play, it's gonna play the song, and you can go to the next track or the previous track. And then you can scroll one more time and you've got access to quick settings. And if you go into the settings over here, you can also customize these guys. Alrighty, you click plus and you can add somebody in here if you so please. So let's cancel that for now, disable that. And another thing I want to show you guys is you can rearrange the actual order of these things. So if you want the music player before the recent apps, you simply drag and drop it on top of it. So now it's going to be signature, music player, recent apps. Signature, music player, recent apps. So that is basically your second screen, and I think it's very, very useful and to the point. And of course, if you don't like it, you can simply turn this thing off and nothing's going to show up on the top, which looks normal, okay? Additionally, if you turn these things off, it is going to save you some battery life. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and make sure to become a subscriber to Saki Tech and a stalker on Facebook and Twitter. And absolutely do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. See you the next time.